Hi, it's Nick Robinson here from sunny Seaview. You can hear the crows crowing outside. It's a beautiful evening, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this paper from Folia called Faltblätter folding sheets. It's called Nostalgia, and there's 50 sheets of 15 by 15 centimetres, 80 grams per metre squared. You can see the patterns here, and you get a plain colour on the background. So let's have a look at a few. So, interesting patterns. Nostalgia being the name, then that's quite a pleasant one. I shall fold something from that. We've got old wallpaper patterns and some nice sort of muted colours on the background, which I always prefer, to be honest. It comes in one of these typical plastic packs, and you find when you open it there's a strip of sticky on here. So the first thing I recommend you do is fold that back and fasten it down to the back so that you're not going to have any sheets stuck to it. Okay, there's two other packs in the series. We've got wildlife. So yes, I think we can guess what's coming here. Snakes, zebras, more snakes, feathers. That's quite a nice butterfly sheet. So that one's wildlife. And this one's called springtime. So we're going to get some nice springy patterns. All kind of cheerful and positive. Great for modular folds or for little decorative things, or for gifts for anybody really. I'd be tempted to just buy all three packs because you're not going to leave this paper unfolded for long. It's really good. So let's have a look at the paper itself. So here's a pattern which appealed to me, butterflies. Straight away it feels good. From a paper folder's perspective, you only kind of need to wobble the paper around and listen to it and feel it, and you can tell whether it's likely to be good for folding. This is crisp and thin, and it feels nice, feels quality. So let's make something and see how it goes. I'm going to choose a model from a recent copy of British Origami, which is the magazine of the British Origami Society. So if you go to britiskorigami.info, you can sign up and get your copies. So what have we got? Cartoons, diagrams, more diagrams, stories, news, more diagrams, more diagrams, more diagrams. So lots to fold, and if you're at all into origami from an academic sense, there's all kinds of other things that you can read and enjoy. So the model I'm going to fold is called a pop-up heart card, and it's by Michel Grand, who is a very good friend of mine, lives in France, and he likes he likes designs like this, and he creates them. So I've only folded this once before, so I'm still at the learning curve, but let's have a go, see what we can do. Let me put that where I can read it. So we start with the plain colour up, and we're going to fold a diagonal. Then we're going to mark the halfway point on that diagonal. So fold in half, make a nice pinch so that you can see where the centre is. Now we're going to fold the nearest corner to touch that centre pinch. And we're going to flip it over top to bottom, and we're going to fold this also to the centre. So just let me remind myself where the centre is. It's very hard sometimes to see creases on a pattern paper, especially when you're getting old. Oh dear. Now we unfold, and we're going to take the same corner and fold it to the centre of the top. So where the diagonal, there's the diagonal, where it meets the top centre point, we're going to make a crease. And we're going to unfold. So where that crease meets the diagonal, which is this point here, is the reference. So we're going to start folding from the middle of the diagonal. I'm just going to pinch that in again so I can be certain where the diagonal is. So we start folding there at the top, and we fold round so that the edge here goes through that pinch that you made recently, so it doesn't line up with the centre at all. Now we're going to fold it back along that diagonal. What I may do actually is fold half it underneath so that I can fold it along an edge and have a reference that I can unfold that. We do the same on the other side, slightly easier because we start at the same top point, but now we're folding to the corner there, and this will make it symmetrical, especially if we fold that edge back there. I can hear wood pigeons, I can hear crows, they're all enjoying the sunshine. Right, now we're going to fold the lower corner to the centre between these two wide points. So hold those flaps in place, fold up, then unfold, and Michel wants us to tuck these flaps underneath, so we're just going to change those creases from valleys to mountains and fold them underneath. Then we can fold that flap back up. So here we are. What's next? Okay, we have to unfold this again. No, we don't. We look at this triangle here, and we're going to make a vertical crease which passes through the inside corner. So I'm just going to put my nail there as a starting point, start the crease, and hopefully that crease passes through the inner corner of the triangle. Now we're going to open that out and reverse that corner inside, so just push it inside. No new creases, we're just changing them. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So put your nail on the inside corner, start the crease on the nail, then open out and reverse that little flap inside. Then we can fold this back up. And we're starting to get somewhere now. So we're going to fold the top corner to the centre of the lower edge. I prefer always to try and fold away. It's just a good habit I've got into. So you're always folding in the same direction. Now we're going to fold this loose corner down, and we want to create a heart shape here, so you decide whereabouts you want it to be. If we turn it around you can see the shape of the heart forming. Now we're just going to flex that halfway crease just to get it kind of going, but what we want to do is to lift this up, and we're going to make a mountain crease along the pink edges here. You could unfold it and do this very, very carefully, or you can just pinch the creases in on either side. It takes a bit of practice. So now the paper's going like this, and as we fold in half, we're just going to make sure that that squashes down inside. Give it all a good flatten, and there we have our finished pop-up heart card. So it's closed, and then we open it up, and what pops up? A heart. So that's folded using Nostalgia paper from Colour Tree Limited. Here's the same model I've made from a different patterned paper. So you want, obviously with this design, you want a colour here which contrasts nicely with the colour there. But it's a great little model. Pop-up heart card by Michel Grand, taken from the British Origami magazine. So there we are, that's Nostalgia paper, and you can buy it from colourtreelimited.co.uk. Thanks for your patience, and I hope to see you soon.